I have so much sand in my hair right now.
How did you get sand in your hair? We live in 27 feet of space. I'm not sure how many square feet that is, but I don't know. Someone maybe do the math. Hey! Be quiet, bird! Okay, before we get into the last leg of our Southern California trip, we have something fun to share with you. As you guys know, sponsorships and paid partnerships are a huge part of what makes these YouTube channels run for the long term, so we are super excited to announce our brand new partnership with RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. Now, what is RVmattress.com? It is a mattress made for the RV, and it has been called the best mattress ever. So we're super excited to share this partnership with you. But why? Why do we have this mattress? Was it just for fun? Was it just for kicks and giggles that we would get rid of our old mattress and get a new one? Absolutely not. We have something to talk with you guys about today that you probably want to look out for in your travel trailer or RV, and that is mold. That's right, this is a moldy mattress. We've been in our travel trailer for just over 7 months, and this happened really fast. So we went to the north where it was cold, we were constantly running our heater. Then we were in the south when it was warm, we were constantly running our ACs, and that temperature change creates that dewiness and that humidity. And our mattress area was not properly ventilated, so that equaled mold pretty quickly. And we do have a new sort of mattress pad, like for ventilation, on its way to prevent that from happening again. But let's talk about this mattress. It was just kind of your generic, you know, standard RV mattress. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. I would say about 50% of the nights that we slept on it have been just fine, whereas the other 50% we haven't slept super great. I wouldn't go out recommending it to anyone. Now, the Brooklyn Bedding mattress, on the other hand, has been called the best mattress ever. And there are so many options, so it's specifically made to fit all types of RVs and all types of RV spaces, and there are different thicknesses. So we chose one that we felt like fit our space and height well, and we'll show you why, just sort of where it sits under the window. But there are bigger ones, there are some that cool, and we chose the Brooklyn Signature Hybrid. So we haven't even unboxed it yet. We've been waiting until we're in a place where we can ditch the old one and install the new one. This poor box has been with us for a long time, just in and out of the truck, but we're finally ready to unbox it, so we're gonna show you. Let's do it. This is the kind that's going to inflate its own self. Let me unroll it. Okay, looks simple enough. It says unbox, unroll, expand. Yeah. Okay. It really wants out. Okay. Okay. Wow, it's a perfect fit. All right. Okay, so we went with the 11-inch Brooklyn Signature Hybrid. Yep. And we thought that would fit perfectly with our windows, and it is. It's a perfect fit for this space. Like, you could not make a mattress more fitting for an RV.
You couldn't.
They have a lot of different sizes, so, and different firmnesses. So, firmnesses? Yeah, so
it's nice.
We got a firm because we don't like that, like, sink into the bed feeling, and, like, I do feel like
there's still a good amount of like cushion.
Yeah, there's still like that feeling of like cozy bed so far. So let's kind of press it. This is the firm. There are like 4 different layers of foam, 4 different types of foam in here, and then the way they do the coils helps with like the movement apparently. So I mean, it's already kind of tough, like not waking up your partner, right? In the middle of the night, whenever it's like, if you need to go to the bathroom, it's that door right there that I can see in here. If you need to get a glass of water, it's the same hallway. So it's already kind of hard not to wake your person up. But apparently this is really good at like absorbing the movement to not wake them up. So I'm excited about that. Something else really cool about this mattress is that they're all made in the US out of Arizona, and they ship for free.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to pay in shipping what I pay for the thing that's getting shipped. So, seems like a quality mattress so far. We're super excited to sleep on it and give you an update on that. But I love that it ships for free. And if you're in the market for an RV mattress, go online and do some shopping. Like we said, they have different firmnesses, different types of mattress. And different sizes that can fit your RV space in particular. Yeah. So because we've partnered with them, good for you guys too, you get a 20% discount if you buy through rvmattress.com/outdoorsin and then use the code outdoorsin at checkout. Yep. So let's see if this is #the best mattress ever. I'm excited to sleep on it.
That's right.
Good night.
Good night.
There's absolutely no way this is real. So while we were in Malibu, we decided to take a drive up to the Santa Monica Mountains and then finished out our time in Malibu with a beach day where we had dinner at the Sunset Restaurant. Now, of course, being this close to LA and us having never been ourselves, we had to go see what all the fuss was about. We explored Laurel Canyon, made it down to Hollywood right before the infamous slap, but ultimately ended up in our cozy camp spot on the bluffs overlooking the ocean in Malibu. And I gotta say, this was our favorite spot yet. I had to take a quick trip to Austin for a conference, so James dropped me off at the airport. And while I was there, he went ahead and took the rig down to Long Beach to get us a little closer to where we were headed next, which was San Diego. So we made camp there for a few days, spent some time watching golf, which is a pastime that he loves, if he's not playing it, that is. And it was time to go. So he picked me up from the airport, we made it down to San Diego, and hit La Jolla. We got there and had some lunch. James kind of made a mess of a shrimp. And then took the coastal walk down to La Jolla Shores, where you can rent a kayak.
I have so much sand in my hair right now.
How did you get sand in your hair?
I picked up the paddle and it had sand all on the edge of it. And I thought I knocked it off, and when I picked it up, it fell all on my head and in my eyes.
You got a sand shower?
Yeah.
It's right there, James. It's up on that rock. James, look! There's a seal right there, or a sea lion.
I want to pet one.
Where are they? Oh! They went right under us. I got big old bubbles.
That was cool. Summer Olympics 2024. Never mind.
You don't say. What happened?
The wave just took me that way.
You almost flipped.
Yeah.
On the way back in.
But it corrected me. So.
Close call. Oh, yeah. It's not big Alice.
But it put a whole bunch of water like into my pocket. So I hope my keys still work.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just gonna. That was fun.
That was fun. So we walked 1.3 miles over to La Jolla Shores Beach, and it's called the Coastal Walk, and it's really pretty, it's really scenic, and there's just tons of flowers and different kinds of plants all around. There's some like really cool houses you walk by and you're like, who lives there? Yeah, good for you, man. Yeah. But really it's just this beautiful view of the ocean here in La Jolla on the way to get a kayak. So we did the kayaks, we saw some sea lions, tons of brown pelican. There's a lot of like protected areas around here, so you like don't go into the cove where all the pelicans and sea lions are, but you can see them and they're kind of out in the water. Really, really cool. Yeah. So we're walking back. So really easy. We got here a little bit late in the day, like around 2 o'clock or so. But I mean, it's 1.3 there, 1.3 back, a little kayaking, you can snorkel.
And there's parking over there too if you want to try to, park over there. Yeah,
I just definitely recommend this walk because it's just really pretty, like right on the ocean, flowers everywhere, like really, you can hear the ocean, like really, really pretty. But what we didn't get the chance to do today is go explore the caves. So there's a little shop right in La Jolla Cove where you can like walk like through a door in a shop and go down into a cave. So that, and then snorkeling, and then maybe like the Del Coronado Beach tomorrow is what I think, because we got here a little bit late in the day. So we recommend maybe give it a full day, not a half day. But yeah, highly recommend. After that, it was time to head back to our campsite in San Diego. We stayed at the Sun Outdoors Inn, a little fancier than we typically would choose, but when you don't book ahead of time and all the state parks are full, sometimes you gotta splurge a little bit. And it wasn't really bad. We really enjoyed watching the sunset over the bay and got into a nice little routine of getting some drinks, a snack, and playing cards. What you working on, Dean?
Okay, so Dev uses the furnace to dry her hair sometimes, and it's not working. It's turning on, but it's not igniting. So after some very brief research, pretty sure it's the sail switch that's probably dirty. So I've unscrewed 4 screws here. Not sure exactly how this pops off, but it looks like it does. So the fan's turning on, but it's not igniting. Okay, looks like that's the sail switch, I'm pretty sure. Let me turn it off here. Okay, so this is the sail switch, as I suspected. So I'm gonna unscrew both screws here, and we'll pop it out. I'm assuming it should just pop out. Yep. And we will see if it's dirty. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that. That's pretty dirty. I would imagine that is causing the issue. But we're gonna get it nice and clean here. Pop it back in, and we will test it and see. So far, this is working out exactly as expected.
Where'd it go? You're joking.
I think I have extra screws somewhere, but I did just drop it down there.
Oh my goodness.
Magnetic tips. That's amazing. Look, your hair is just like pouring out of here, Devin. Wow. You can make a wig out of all this.
That is really gross. That is like really gross.
Look.
It's like a mix of hair, like mine, Dublin's, dust, sand.
All right, we got the sail switch back in. Let's go test it. Actually, Dev, why don't you go in and turn it on?
Okay,
I'll wait out here.
Okay.
And need to hit reset on there. Oh, it just popped on its own. So we'll see if it ignites. There you go. You should see Devin's face right now. Okay, so didn't expect to do a little RV maintenance today, but that was nice. You know, looked up a quick YouTube video, which I'll link below, but it was super simple. The sail switch, as you saw, was pretty dirty, so cleaned it up, and then it, like, as soon as I hit reset, it popped on. Wait about 10 seconds, you could hear it ignite, and now it works again. So nice, simple, easy RV maintenance.
So I mean, really, a hairdryer is a really big appliance to have, and I just don't use it enough to take up that kind of space. So every now and then the furnace kind of comes in handy. I'll do it. What are we doing?
I'm gonna go see some animals.
We're going to the San Diego Zoo! Look, they let Birds of Paradise out. We absolutely loved our time at the San Diego Zoo. Now, being from Texas, we have to say the Fort Worth Zoo is right up there with it, but what we can say about the San Diego Zoo is that it was much bigger, and there were so many atriums. I also got to meet with a friend there, and our husbands hit it off, and we all went to Boots in the Park, a country concert in San Diego on the Bay together, where we got to see Blake Shelton perform with Gwen Stefani. Not half bad, huh? Is this thing on? I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. And let me just explain the situation here. We live in 27 feet of space. I'm not sure how many square feet that is, but I don't know. Someone maybe do the math. That gets out of hand and overwhelming really fast. Just day-to-day stuff if you're not doing just like basic normal housekeeping. It really feels like unless everything has a perfect spot that it goes, like out of nowhere, it's just absolute chaos. I've been working all day. It's been a bit of a stressful day at work, and so let me just paint the picture. I've been right about there. Looking around my house right now, I'm like, you know what? This is pretty bad. Another thing to notice, like, look at how I'm working. Been sitting here all day, windows closed. Like, I'm in San Diego right now. So thought it would be helpful, to not just show you the pretty stuff. I'm going to show you what our house looks like right now, and then we're going to do something about it. But also just a nice little PSA. If you think that living in a travel trailer is just romantic all the time and life isn't still life and having normal stressors, that's not true. Also, it's not like you just feel wonderful and campy and outdoorsy all the time. Like, I'm literally sitting inside with all the windows closed, working at my computer, and that's what I've done all week. And so step number one, I think, is we're gonna open up the windows. And these are the things that, unless you are thoughtful and intentional about your day, doesn't matter if you live in a travel trailer, an apartment, a house, what have you, these things just aren't gonna happen. You're not going to enjoy the beauty that is around you. You're not going to get outside. You're not gonna let light in unless you think like, hey, don't just sit behind your computer in the gray day. Like, open up a window, let the sunlight in. So that's what we're going to do first. And then I'm going to show you the situation. And then we're going to do something about the situation. Opening windows. Look at that. And Jameson went to, actually I guess you could say peer of mine. So we're in the same industry. But we've become friends over the years. We don't work together, but we got to meet her and her husband in San Diego, and our husbands hit it off. And so Jameson is out playing golf right now. So I want to do something about this, and I actually kind of like to do this sort of thing on my own sometimes. Like, I don't really want Jameson here while I do this. Like, I want to just like attack the situation and just be really gritty about throwing stuff away, and I don't want anyone in my way when I do that. Like, I don't even want Dublin to watch. I just want to, like, throw stuff out and clean stuff and be left to my devices here. So that's what we're going to do. But first, a tour, right? This isn't what I thought our first tour would look like. Front door. That is our lunch. Dirty bag just sitting there with all of our food in it. This is our sitting area. Currently covered. Oh, step one, I guess, quit work. Currently just covered in kind of nonsense stuff. Not really set up for like comfort or like a clear mind. These cushions are super dirty from Dublin. We got like a quilt to put on the couch for Dublin that we could just wash, but realistically, how often are you gonna be like, hold on, don't get on the couch, let me go get your doggy quilt? Not really all the time, hence the couch. So we need to figure that out. I also have this neck pillow that I bought at the airport a week ago. I traveled like half the week last week for a conference and haven't put that away. Don't know where I'm going to put it because why did I purchase a neck pillow to bring back home to my 27-foot trailer? My little work bag is still here. That needs to go away. I don't use that every day. It was just for travel. Got random shoes, Dublin stuff. The floor is dirty. Counter. This is just stuff from coffee and lunch left over this morning that we didn't put away. This is full. It's like halfway full of coffee we didn't drink. Look at this. Dishes, just junk behind the sink. Junk in these bins behind the sink that are meant to help us stay organized. Junk in our little bin here. It's just kind of madness, honestly. Look at this. Look, it's all, it's bad because it's just literally like we don't care right now. This is when you need a hard reset. I'm going to show you our fridge. It's really bad. It's dirty, too. There's like food for sure going bad in there right now. It's totally disorienting. There is a system. We're just not using it. The system has been shot. I'm going to show you the closet. Ready? I don't know if we are. All right. there's supposed to be blankets on the left-hand side, towels on the right-hand side. Kind of is the case, but it's still a disaster. My shelves have all fallen down. Those little command strips are not doing great. I need a better solution. This is meant to have like cleaning stuff on the left side. Look, it is literally just an actual unusable disaster. Like when we need something, we are just throwing our hands in and digging around like a bull in a china shop. What about making our bed every day? That's what we do, right? No, we have not been making our bed every day. The dog is just taking over. We've got the quilt down at least for him. Clothes everywhere. Those are clean clothes because my current situation is that my clean clothes are totally disorganized, so there's not room for all the clothes. Are you starting to feel like what I'm feeling here? Is anyone else getting super overwhelmed? We have got to do something about this. I'm going to show you. I really can't believe I'm going to do this, but I'm going to show you the bathroom. So it's dirty, we need to clean, but also just cluttery. And then also, again, my travel stuff that I haven't bothered to put away for a week, need to clean so bad. Junky, cluttery, nothing's organized. Oh my gosh. No, it's like really bad. Okay, I think we just about have our work cut out for us, to say the least. How I typically like to go about tackling a totally out of hand situation like this is in stages. So first, we probably want to put things away. Even though all of the spaces are a bit chaotic and disorganized right now, we'll at least try to put things in the general area that they belong. And then we'll clean really well, and then we'll take everything out of these little spaces and revamp the organization. So tidy, clean, assess these spaces, reorganize. Okay, so just a little change of plans. The friend that I was talking about, that our husbands are golfing right now, she's actually going to come and pick me up from our campground, and we're going to go to the Hotel Coronado, have some drinks there, wait for the guys to get done, and then meet with them. So we're going to have to put off the cleaning plan just a little bit longer here, but don't go anywhere. I'm coming back. You're not getting out that easy.
All right, Dev, you about ready to go?
Yep, just gotta finish rinsing and drying, and then we should be ready to go. Is everything good outside?
Yeah, it's just about hooked up. Why don't you give everybody an update on kind of what we've been doing?
All right, so last time we talked about the state of things around here, it was Friday, and we were getting ready to tidy and organize and clean. Well, as you know, that plan got a little bit derailed. We had some fun this weekend. We got to hang out with a friend. We went to the zoo. We went to the movies. We went to the beach. It's been a good weekend. But that means you guys missed the tidying. So we are officially hitching up in Southern California and San Diego, ready to go to Dallas. And we're going to make it back by Easter. And it's the Monday before Easter. And actually, we're going to make it back by Thursday for a camping trip that we do with my family each year for Easter. So we've got today, Tuesday, Wednesday, get to the campground on Thursday in Dallas. So that being said, you missed the tidying part. We did a pretty good general, like, put things away, do some general cleaning up to sort of get things reset. But we also did things like fully flush the tanks and get groceries to stock up and get ready for boondocking. Fill the freshwater tank. We reset on laundry. Obviously, we want to get all these dishes done and maybe fill up one of our propane tanks on the way out. So that's some of the stuff that we're doing to get ready to drive a lot of miles over the next 3 days and do some boondocking, we think, probably. Right, Jim?
That's right.
But ideally, we don't want to pay for camping on the way back to Texas. We just need to do some quick overnighters and get back to Dallas for Easter. So we're generally tidied. So as far as picking up on our next steps with, like, a reset of our home, we're going to do, like, a really good deep clean, and then we're going to do pulling everything out and reorganizing. But for now, we're just getting ready to hit the road and get back to Dallas.
That's right. Let's do it.
All right. Let
Cool.
me just finish this up.
All right.
All right, James, how far do we have to go?
We've got 1,352 miles.
Heaven!
Woohoo!
We have our work cut out for us, guys. 1,352 miles, 20 hours driving, and the rest of Monday, so a half day Monday, all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, half day Thursday to get there. I think we can manage. What do you think?
I think we can do it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it to the family Easter camping trip.
Ooh, ooh.
Right on time.
By noon on Thursday.
That's right. That's right. This isn't probably, you know, your most traditional or typical way of traveling, but we like to live on the edge a little. So
Or
we're gonna enjoy it.
in other words, we did not want to leave California quite yet, so we pushed it to the last second.
Yeah, exactly. We were enjoying California very much. San Diego, you are a great city. Great city.
All right.
Okay.
Updates to follow.
That's right. We'll see you down the road.